So deserved win in the end today. How did you assess today's game?
Yeah, it wasn't as comfortable as I would have liked it to have been, but you can't expect it to be comfortable at this level. Bristol have been good this season. We've watched them over the weekend and knew they could trouble us if we allowed them to. And we went into a 2-goal lead. They were very brave in how they played. Went 3 for 3 at the back, and we got 2 good goals through a couple of mistakes from them probably, but also looking to play into the space behind them. And Timu did what he does best. And I thought for 25 minutes we were okay, and then I just felt that the scoreline probably relaxed us a little bit and too much, and we allowed them to play. And if you allow them to play, they'll hurt you, and they did. So their goal came as no surprise, but I was really disappointed with us without the ball today. I didn't think when the ball moved, we didn't move quick enough, and I think their goal summed it up. The ball went out for the throw-in on one side and had 11 players walking. Well, they got on it and worked it from one side to another and scored a goal. But it's nice to be disappointed though, and still winning football games. So we're in a good place at the moment, but tonight's performance has to be better.
It's always difficult conceding on the brink of half-time as well. What message did you say to the players in the changing room?
Well, the message was that I was just really disappointed with us without the ball. I just didn't feel that we were getting in their faces enough. The ball was going back 20, 30 yards and, we'd stayed where we was. And once you make the pitch too big, then, any team can pass it around you. And we were too content being too deep as a team. And I think that was down to the scoreline at the time. So that was the message at half-time. And I felt it was a game that was littered with unforced errors from both teams as well. Too many passes given away, certainly square passes in the middle of each half. And, we managed to pounce on their mistakes. And, fortunately, we defended well enough to keep them out.
The second goal from Bristol seemed to upset the crowd definitely quite a lot. Looked like maybe Max was fouled in the build-up. What are your thoughts on it? Yeah,
he was fouled. At 3-1 as well, we'd scored. I'm pleased it was scored from a corner. Good header from Sarge. And pleased with that. And you felt a little bit more comfortable then with that 2-goal margin. But then unfortunately the referees missed, a pull on Max Aarons and. We could still do better though after that. Nacho's got caught in possession. He's not checked his shoulder, and I felt he could have given a penalty away first, but then the referee played on and they scored from it. So we just made our job at the end a little bit harder, but we still had some big chances. Timu's, had a big chance from a corner where, he could have got his hat-trick, and Donnell's had a big chance one-on-one as well. So, they put an awful lot of balls in our box, which we had to defend well, and we did do that. So we saw another side of us tonight.
Someone who maybe doesn't get as much recognition as he would deserve, Kenny McLean played a key part in Pookie's goals. He got the assist in the first and then made that key interception for the second. Are you glad to see him back in midfield?
Yes, I am. He played a great ball over the top for the first, and that was where the space was. And we've been talking to the players about recognising, if a team's playing high, then use that space in behind. And Timu went and finished it off, and as you say, great interception for the second goal as well. And he does a lot of work that goes unnoticed. He'll know he's give a couple of passes away that he probably shouldn't, but he's certainly well respected in our dressing room.
And Ben Gibson made his return, replacing Hanley in the final 10. Was that for injury purposes?
It was, yeah. Grant felt his shoulder 5 minutes into the second half, and he had some painkillers and managed to keep going until the 80th. But it was bad enough to have to come off. So we'll have to have a look at that and see how he goes before Saturday.
We're back here on Saturday against West Brom. How do we prepare for that fixture?
Well, tonight, now it's all about recovery, getting ready again, getting prepared. The players will go and eat their packs up, what they've got now, and then we'll be in tomorrow morning, and they'll all be in recovery mode, massage, soft tissues, and the cryotherapy chambers as well.